Good morning, everybody. I am in my car. Surprise, surprise. And we are heading to the airport. I am going to Chicago today originally it was to see two of my best friends. They got sick, so I'm not going to stay with them. I'm going to go get a hotel. I'm going to just take a little solo trip to Chicago for no real reason at this point. Just for fun. So I'm still working from there, so I'm just going to be working from a new location. It's like a 2-day trip. I'm going to be gone 3 nights, 2 full days, and then we'll come right home. Direct flights. It's really simple. But first I want to go get coffee, and my husband works at a coffee shop conveniently, so we're going to go see him, say goodbye, get coffee, and then hit the road on to the airport. It's like almost harder to go see him, I think, and say goodbye at his work because you only can like really see him for a second. But got an iced vanilla latte for the drive and a love note. He rolled it up really, really, really small. So let's see what it says. If it's safe to share. Oh shit. It's safe to share. I was like nervous it might be a little spicy. I miss him already. Quite frankly, he has a ton of schoolwork to do this week and work, so I probably wouldn't really get to spend much time with him if I was here because he's a busy bee. Okay, let's go.
I think we should start. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm finally checked into my hotel room. It's been a journey. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It took like an hour and a half. It's like maybe 2 hours. It's almost an hour and a half past check-in time was supposed to happen. And my room just like kept not being ready. Everybody else's room was ready. I probably watched like 50 people check in. I don't know how many. Too many. But the room's finally ready. I'm finally checked in. They gave me a drink voucher, which was very lovely. I love this hotel so far, other than like, everybody's been really nice. It was nobody, things happen. It just happened to be me today. But the room's really nice. My only complaint is there's not a desk, which I kind of need, but like that's also fine. It's huge. It's very nice. It's super affordable for what I got. So I'll give you a quick tour. So this is the view when you walk in. There's not a lot of light because all the windows go to the courtyard. Like not the courtyard, the back into the hotel. Like I'll show you the view in just a second, or the non-view. But you know what? It's okay. But this is the bed. Then over here we have a little espresso water station, which I will use for sure. I like this little chair. Then you kind of go in here There's just like a little study, like a little seating area. And like another one of these little bitty chairs. Then when we go back, we have this other little seating area. This is the, hi. This is the other couch. And then this is the non-view I was telling you about. It's not really the vibe. But I like this little guy. And then the bathroom is cute. I like all the gold finishings. It's like a nice tub. Shower. So yeah. We may have to film all of our clips in this room to get any light, but I'm not mad at it. Yeah, so now it is like 5:30. I have yet to start work today. So I've got to figure that out. I need to eat dinner, start work. I'm definitely using that drink voucher tonight because it's been the day. So yeah, I think I'm gonna find a place in the hotel room to sit and work. I think that little room over there is gonna work great, and we'll work. And then honestly, I'll probably talk to you in the morning because this is gonna be pretty boring. So yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Here's the problem. It is now almost 6. And instead of making a decision about what to do, I just sat here trying to make a decision about what to do and haven't made one yet. And the reality is I'm hungry. It is 7 p.m. my time. I'm like a 5:30 dinner girl. So I think I need to go eat. And maybe on the way to get food, I'm gonna go check out the business center in the hotel and see what that looks like, because maybe that would be a good place to work. And then I need to figure out how much work I'm gonna do tonight and how much I can push to tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. What day is it? Happy Tuesday. We are back in our little bathroom situation. This morning, all that I've done is really just gone out for breakfast and coffee. Got some oatmeal and a cappuccino. And now we're gonna work from the hotel room until about lunchtime. I have to just edit videos. Probably I'll be editing the video that goes live tomorrow, which you will see. The day is very much up in the air. So we're just gonna see how it goes. I'll keep you updated as we go. Right now, I am gonna make another coffee. I have this switch that happens in my brain where I think like, oh, when I'm traveling, like coffee doesn't affect me. Like it's not real, so I can just drink as much of it as I want to. And I know it's a lie, but we're just gonna follow the lie, because that's what I'm gonna do. And here's the thing that happens to me every time I stay at a hotel. They have coffee machines in the room, and I just kind of feel like it's my duty to use them. And if I don't use them, I'm missing out on this lovely experience that I could have. Here's the other thing about that, and that is that it's always bad. I think the coffee in a hotel room is almost always really bad. This one has an espresso, just espresso machine, which sounds good in theory, but it doesn't come with like milk or hot water, and the espresso's not good, you know? So you can't just like drink the espresso and think it's delicious. So like, what do they expect? I have to use it because that's my personality. I don't know how to let things go unexplored. So we're gonna make some coffee. I'm gonna edit videos, and we'll check back in a little bit. See, this is our setup here. It's cute. So we're gonna use it. Listen, I was wrong. So here, one of them is a like 4-ounce coffee. The other one is an espresso. So you get to choose, which is great. So I picked the coffee, and I love this size of coffee. Okay, it is time for me to go to lunch. I've been editing all morning, and I got the vlog edited. I still need to do a thumbnail and stuff like that, but I'm feeling pretty good about where we're at. I decided I wanted to like look up the best coffee shops in Chicago, and I was like, it doesn't really matter where it is. I'll just get the train and we'll go to that little neighborhood and we'll have a great time. Well, it turns out one of them is like a 17-minute walk away, so I think we're gonna go there. And then I was looking up places I could go eat on the way. There's this really good looking taco place, and I was looking at it and it has margarita flights. So I was like, I'm gonna wanna do that. So I think we're gonna do that tonight for dinner. You and me, are gonna do that tonight for dinner because I don't wanna feel groggy this afternoon while I'm trying to work. So we're gonna do that. And then I was like, well, what's my plan for lunch? And I found a place called Soul Taco. So we're doing double tacos today. I mean, it is Tuesday. So what do you expect? So we're gonna get a Soul Taco, which is like a Korean taco place, which if you know, Korean food is like my favorite food. And so we're gonna get to do both Korean food and tacos. So I think this is gonna be great. I think Seoul is like an 11-minute walk away, and then it's on the way to Nomad, so which is the coffee shop we're going to. So this is gonna be a lovely afternoon. And I think I'm just gonna bring my laptop with me and work from Nomad because it looks stunning. Foolproof plan. We're back at the hotel. Fun fact, I bought a car. If you watched the vlog last week, you know that I bought a car online at Carvana, but it's been like a whole journey because they couldn't get the car to me as soon as they said they would. So now it's like into September. And I'm having a lot of like cold feet, feeling very nervous. Like, what if I made the wrong decision? What if I bought this car? How can you buy a car online? Like, I've just had a lot of nerves because I haven't been in the car that I bought. But then my Lyft driver today was driving the exact car that I bought, like down to the T. The color of the seats is just slightly different, but like everything else, the color of the outside, everything is the same. So, and it was lovely. And I talked to him about it and he said he loves his car. He said he used to have a different car. And he's like, I drive this all day long and I never get tired of driving it. So feeling like I made a good choice. It honestly feels like a ton like my old car, so that's great news. I also got myself an iced matcha, which is delicious. And y'all, the tacos at Soul Taco were amazing. The kimchi rice was a little bit spicy for me and my white girl palate, but it was also very yummy. I make kimchi rice at home a lot, and my kimchi is just not as spicy. And then I went to Nomad, and Nomad, oh my gosh, was just stunning, just absolutely stunning in every way. I wish I always want to go shopping. There's a Paper Source near there, and Tyler sent me one of his favorite stationery shops, which is close by. And I would really like to go to them and buy things, but I packed in my carry-on, and every time I pack in a carry-on, I'm stuffed to the brim. Like, I don't know how people do it. I had to leave some stuff at home that I wanted to bring. So I'm probably not gonna be able to like buy anything while I'm here as much as I want to. But I'm okay. I'm having good food and good coffee, which is like, you know, those are my favorite things. So I have a little bit more work to do. I need to edit some reels and TikToks, and then I also need to record a podcast. And there's one more thing that I need to do. Something like that. And so I'm just gonna kind of put on some cozy clothes, sit here in one of these comfortable spots in the room. I really wish this hotel had like a lobby, because I don't like to sit alone in a room all day, but I also don't want to go like, I don't like camping out at cafes as much anymore. I feel guilty if I'm not like actively drinking something. So I could go sit in someone else's hotel lobby. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think tomorrow I might go to the library. The library here is so beautiful. I think it'd be fun to take you guys. And I daydream of like living here and working in that library, and that's not gonna happen, because even if I lived here, I wouldn't live near the library. So I'll live that fantasy tomorrow. But for now, yeah, I think I'm just gonna do it on this couch and enjoy that. And then we'll get dressed and go to dinner tonight. Okay, so this is the outfit. Ignore the yoga mat. I only brought, these are like the nicest shoes I brought, so this is what we're working with. And I was gonna wear this tomorrow. I have like a place I've been really wanting to go to that I was taking myself to brunch, and I thought this would be like nice, but I'm honestly not feeling super confident in it. And tomorrow's situation, I'm like much more intimidated by. And tonight I'm just gonna have like fun. I'm gonna go out by myself, dinner and margaritas. Like, I don't feel intimidated or nervous, because here's the thing, this keeps happening. And I brought two kind of nice outfits, so I'm gonna save the one I'm more confident in for tomorrow and just go with this one tonight. And you know, if I don't feel good, I can come back. So yeah, that's the plan. And we're gonna go get tacos and margaritas, and we're gonna write an essay. Listen, it is 6 p.m. and we're already back in the room, and here's what happened. A flight of margaritas is too many margaritas, okay? I'm stuffed, full, and honestly, like, I could have eaten more food. Like, those tacos were small. I could have eaten another taco, some guacamole maybe, but I drank all the margaritas, and now there's no room for food, and there's no more room for beverages. And I went to I was like, you know what, we're gonna walk home. That walk is gonna like make you feel better. It's gonna move some things around. Got to the hotel bar full of bros, just so many bros. And I was like, you know what? I don't wanna do it. I don't wanna do this. And this is hot. It's summer, and I'm wearing a velvet long sleeve dress. Like, this was a mistake. This was a weird move. So I'm just gonna sit here and unsweat and write from the comfort of this lovely room, talk to my husband, and we'll try again tomorrow, because I don't want to keep going. Good morning, happy Wednesday, friends. So I am about to go on a little hot girl walk. Is that what they're calling it these days? I'm gonna go on a walk. And I am also going to go get coffee and donuts, and then I think I'm gonna come back and do some yoga before taking a shower and then getting to work. So it's about 7:15 maybe. Yeah, and like we're just gonna go walk around. I have a little bit of writing I'd like to do this morning. I think I'll journal from the donut shop, but then maybe also work on that essay that I did not get to last night because the margarita fly was a weird choice. So yeah, let's do it. So I didn't like the espresso at the other place, so I was like, I'm not gonna drink it. I'm just gonna go find coffee elsewhere. And they have a Starbucks Reserve on the way back to the hotel, so I got a flat white. Well, it's a whole milk flat white with 2 shots of their lightest roast. Pretty good. Okay, friends, this is the outfit I'm wearing. I wear this all the time. I think it's like totally Target, but from like 3 or 4 years ago, and shoes are from Seoul. These are really nice because they feel summery, they kind of look dressy-ish, but they are really nice to walk in. So very easy outfit. Let's go. You know, it's a real struggle to be as picky about coffee as I have become, because you order a lot of coffees that you don't end up drinking. I got coffee at brunch and it just wasn't it. But I did get to stop at Hero Coffee Bar and get coffee and had a lovely experience. So that's good. I'm going to try and take this to the library, and they may not let me do that, but wish me luck. Oh, you're... Oh.
I figured you're from Des Moines, Iowa, and are here in the big city. This
is the first time I've ever seen a library. I want to work from here so bad, but there's like 5 seats and they're all taken, and there's some other ones downstairs, but like I want to be in this room, so I don't know. I might scope and hang for a little while, but I don't think they're gonna open up. I am back at the Starbucks Reserve one last time because they have this like malt that I really wanted. I was hoping I could get decaf. That's not a thing, so I'm just gonna be over caffeinated. Sometimes that's how it goes. Usually that's how it goes for me when I'm traveling or want to. Yeah, so I'm walking back to the hotel now and I'll check back in when I get there. Hi, I'm back. Let me get the tripod. I'm holding it with my phone and that's shaky. Honestly, today's been so fun. Working in the library was like, that's my dream. Having like a nice coffee, working in the library, definitely what I hoped. My hair's driving me nuts, sorry. So yeah, it is like 3 p.m. Yeah, it's about 3 p.m. And I'm drinking this. The thing is, these malts from Starbucks Reserve are so good, and the only one I've ever been to is in Palm Springs. And so the fact that there's one like a block away from my hotel means I need to go there. And I've gone like 3 times now, but I haven't gotten the malt yet, and I wanted to have it before I left, and this was my last chance. I asked for decaf and they said we can put milk in there instead of coffee, and I was like, that's just a milkshake. So I got it caffeinated and it's too much caffeine, but at the same time I don't care. So anyway, that's happening. I am gonna record, I have to record a podcast, recording some more reels and TikToks today, and then that's all the work I have left to do until tomorrow. So I'm gonna wrap that up and we'll edit the TikToks, and then we'll probably go to dinner. I think it'll probably be time for dinner by the time I finish all of that. I'm gonna have dinner at the restaurant downstairs. Another thing I often like to do when I'm traveling is order crab legs. It makes the house smell like seafood if you order them at home. I don't like to eat, I don't want to go out to eat crab legs. I just don't want to. So I really like to get them out, you know, when I'm traveling, but I just don't feel like, I don't know, I just don't feel like ordering in tonight. I want to go out. I think maybe because I put makeup on. So I'm gonna eat downstairs. I think they have lobster rolls. Like, it's a seafood restaurant, so it's gonna be great. And I think we'll come up and pack and all that. But anyway, I'm gonna work. I'm probably not gonna film that because this vlog will be too long, but trust me that I'm working. And I'll see you in a little bit when it's time for dinner. Okay, it is probably 5:40 now. I finished editing TikToks and recording and doing all the things. Talked to Obes on the phone. What is going on? And now it is time to go to dinner. I still have that drink voucher they gave me on the first night, and so I have to use it tonight or it's over. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go there, eat dinner, and we'll come up and pack. We're gonna head home tomorrow. I leave in the morning early. Well, not really. Normally I fly in the mornings at, like, usually my plane takes off at like 7. So I have to get up at like 4 in the morning, and tomorrow it's like 9:40. So I leave here at 7. Like, that's not bad. But it's early, earlier than I've been starting. So anyway, I'm gonna go to dinner. And I'm so tired. But I'm rallying. Just in case you were worried that I wasn't drinking water today, I am hydrating. I swear. Well, friends, I made it home, but it was a journey. So basically, I woke up, I needed to wake up, or I set my alarm to wake up at 6 this morning. I woke up at 5:50 and was like, oh, I can get 10 more minutes of sleep. Went back to sleep. Woke up again at 7:12 a.m. This is 15 minutes after the Uber that I had reserved had already gotten there. So I woke up, no alarm. My phone didn't even ring, which he had called me a lot. And I had so many text messages from him saying like, what are you doing? Where are you? Are you okay? So I was like not dressed, right? And like, I didn't pack last night, which I normally would have. But I was just kind of like, oh, you know, I'm going to get up at 6. I'll have plenty of time. I'm going to make coffee. I was like, I had the vlog like planned out of like, we're going to open with the Nespresso pouring. And I literally ran around that hotel room, collecting everything, shoving everything in my suitcase, just like dirty clothes in with clean clothes, like whatever can fit wherever it can fit, and brushed my teeth while I was like running around the room. Yeah, it was a rough go. It took me, I mean, even running around, it probably took me another 10-15 minutes. My Uber driver waited for me for 30 minutes, which is well beyond his rights to leave me. He was very kind to stay. And when I got down, he was like, what happened? And I was like, I was asleep. Like when you got here, I was asleep. So, it was just pure chaos and adrenaline. And I was honestly really worried I was going to be late for my flight, because if there had been any line at security, like any real line, it would have been rough. But the Uber driver and I ended up having like a lovely ride. It's about an hour Uber to the airport, and we just talked the entire time. He was like older, he's from Jordan, and we talked about like what he misses from home. Both of us lost our dads. Like he lost his dad in 2017 and wasn't sure if he was going to get to go home for the funeral because of immigration stuff. And you know, you guys know I lost my dad in 2020, and we kind of talked about that, and it was just lovely. Like we just had this like lovely conversation, and I thanked him for waiting for me and was like, you did not have to do that. And his response was just like, well, that's what humans do. Like we have to take care of each other. And that was just what was like a really stressful start to the day, honestly, ended up being like really precious. And then I was fine. Like got to the airport in plenty of time, and I got to write my podcast before we left. I had a guy sitting next to me on the flight in, and I saw him at our gate, and he was like, hey, and we had had the same flight in and out, and even like sat pretty much in the same seats. He was like on the same row, and that was really fun. I just feel like I had so many good interactions with strangers on this trip. It was very lovely. And yeah, so we made it home. Obes is in class until like 8:30 tonight, so I'm not going to see him for a while. I think I'm just gonna, it's like 1 p.m. I'm going to pick up lunch, but I think what I'll just do is end the vlog here. It's been lovely hanging out with you, taking you to Chicago with me, and I will see you next week for a planning video. It's going to be September. Like it's mind blowing. I'll see you in September.